Molly wanted to stay for all of you, but unfortunately she can't. So
I may have to go to that too.
I just remembered.
she has a legitimate
If you see where I was,
I don't want to. Okay,
I'll
we're paying attention. We're ignoring Laura. We're paying attention to Molly and Blessing.
Hi, I'm Molly.
Hi, I'm Blessing.
Good to meet you. I just got a couple questions for you. Why do you want to be an RA?
Well, I believe I'm a very sociable person. I'm good at meeting people for the first time. I feel if I'm an RA, I'll be able to form interpersonal relationships with the residents around, and I'm a very good person. I'm good at service. I love serving people. I love being there for people, academically, socially, and emotionally, because that's what's totally really matters.
Okay. Being an RA requires a lot of responsibility. What about yourself makes you responsible?
Yeah, I'm the first of 3 kids. Yeah, as the first child, I've been able to conduct my siblings in the way they ought to go. And I have also worked in a voluntary organization. I was the logistics coordinator, so I was able to put together venues for our events and do so well in the fundraising.
Cool. When was a time that you had to deal with conflict between others?
Yeah, there was a particular time I asked the person under me to make sure he attends to a lady, but he didn't do that, and the lady got so aggressive and she almost hit me, but I was able to talk to her and were able to resolve the issue.
Oh, good. Okay. And the last question, what is your least favorite thing about ETSU?
Well, I would say the weather. It's really funny, from time to time. It could be really cold this minute and really hot this minute, but I like the weather though. I'm getting used to it. So.
Good, good. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Please, could you tell me about yourself?
Well, I'm a very calm person, which is really good for being a lifeguard. I can get into a stressful situation and adapt and be able to take care of what needs to be taken care of without freaking out, going crazy. So I'm also very adaptable. So going into a new position, such as going into a new pool or a new workplace, I'll be able to adapt. I actually moved high schools my senior year of high school, and my first day I was working as an aide in the guidance office, and I had to give tours to new students on my first day of school, and it was really interesting to see how well I could adapt to my new area and help others adapt to a new place. So it was really awesome.
Okay. In case of an emergency, can you perform the CPR?
I'm not certified yet, but by the end of March I will be certified, and I'm taking a class, and I'm really enjoying it. So.
Why do you want to work as a lifeguard?
I love swimming. It has always been a passion of mine. So being able to watch and make sure others can enjoy swimming and do it safely is just a really amazing thing to me. And of course, being out in the sun and just environment that's fun, but also making sure it was safe.
Do you believe in working alone or teamwork?
I like working in both areas. I work well with others. I don't take criticism very well, but it's something I'm working on. So working with others always gives me a chance to work on that. But I can work alone and be able to take care of what needs to be taken care of. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Okay. Start.
I noticed out of both of them, they said ums and likes a lot.
Yeah.
They both gave examples of, their blessings, leadership, and responsibility, and Molly's experience in high school, so that was good.
I really like how when Molly was asked if she was certified, or when you were asked if you were certified, you said that you weren't yet, but you were taking a class and you were really enjoying it. And I thought that like, I really like the way you answered that. I thought you answered it really well.
And you seemed really enthusiastic the whole
Yeah.
time, which was good.
Looks like you had some really good vocabulary. I like that.
What do you want them to work on?
Blessing just needs to be a little more vocal. I mean, from here, I can barely hear, and then it was so low, I don't know if Molly can hear it real well or not. Yeah.
You have to pay attention, but yeah.
I mean, that's going to be, and we talk about this, cross-cultural interviews too, is that one way that people who are from another home culture are disadvantaged in our interview place is the voice. I mean, you think about everything about the voice of someone who's born and raised in the United States tends to be about loud and me and me. And so learning to adapt your voice while staying true to your values and yourself is something, especially for a woman, and you're going for an RA position. What I don't want to happen is people mistake that voice for being timid or not being assertive enough, that not being able to handle a crisis, because that's what will happen, especially with younger women. Does that make sense? Molly, I want you to watch you up top, which is typical among younger women. You hear what I'm doing?
Talking,
At the end of a sentence, I do what?
talk higher.
I talk higher, which suggests that I'm actually asking a question, which does what?
Makes myself seem less confident and sure.
And just watch it. It's a conversational ritual that young women tend to have in this culture that disadvantages them.
Did I talk too fast? Just a general question. I have a problem with, like, I start talking and I go a million miles per minute, so I was just wondering.
At the beginning, but I think that you slow down. I do the same thing, Molly. Is that, and it can come across as exuberance, so it's not necessarily bad. Just like talking softly, it's not necessarily bad. I just want you to be adaptive. That's all I want you to be able to do, is to adapt to your language to meet your goals. But you slow down.
Okay, okay.
Here's a trick, though, is that we do equate in this culture faster talk with more intelligence.
Okay.
Oh.
This is why Southerners tend to be disadvantaged. Southern Americans tend to be disadvantaged. Okay, round of applause. Let's get Mackenzie and Emmett. Thank you so much. Boy, we have a number of survivors going on